I've buried my body in the insatiable graveyards of men's tongues. Let them lick lies onto me like sealed love letters they'll never mail out. They've delivered omens of predestined ghostings with their lack of commitment, as if I'm only meant to spread my legs apart enough to be a part of their life, but never enough to be their life partner. That part. The irony is, I wrote them in as potential, so my choices wouldn't feel so consequential, and now this accountability got me fucked up. Having to address the way I zip through holes in different area codes, trying to unlock something real, that shit was ludicrous. The way I let them count on my body to be added to the body count they've already lost count of, drowning me in numbers. But I'm the one who dove head first into their pool of problems as if I were the solution. My loneliness times their hunger for flesh could never square up to a future maybe. Maybe I needed a beautiful mind to solve that equation. Instead, I rustled through crow's nests acting like there wasn't already voices in my head. I wish they had seen past having this carcass disguised as body, and I had seen past having their bodies disguised as sanctuary. All I ever wanted was safety, but all I ever chose was hazard, so much that I can't recognize the warning signs left at my doorstep until there's no ring notification, no relationshiping or handling with care. How the fuck did I get here? Dropped in a muted mailbox, crying in lowercase, hoping that my tears fall quiet enough to be mistaken for silent letters. I just want someone as dedicated to me as a postal worker is to their oath. Whether there's rain, hail, sleet, or snow, he'll deliver me from these junk mails of false hope, carry me over thresholds out of this temporary sorting center, stamp me with forever so the cost of falling in love again won't reflect the inflation inflicting my heart. A certified male who will sign for me every time he walks through the door. Someone who sees me as more than just a stop on his route, more than just a notch on his belt. Someone who sees my outgoing anxiety from a mile away but knows how to lower that red flag and envelop me with his white flag of surrender, accepting this whole package of me despite being labeled return to sender. So I'm going to share 2 very short new poems. Yeah, you could do that. I got some new poems for y'all. All right, that's what I thought. There's poets in the room, right? I'm gonna get a little toxic and then we'll get nice. Can we do that? Can we get toxic and then nice?
Toxic friend.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Y'all be like encouraging me to stay unhinged. I can't stay unhinged forever, y'all. I need to get hinged at one point in my life. All right, so this is a new piece titled Ghost Stories.
New shit?
Thank you. He asked me if he ever crosses my mind. I ask him. I ask him, why would he ever want to cross 365 acres of cemetery? I tell him with the number of graves that exist in my head, I often think in Tombstone. Tell him how I've already buried whatever the fuck this will never get to be, like a queen of Calvary, serving contemporary crucifixion. Shit. I've held funerals for men that still walk this earth. Our shared memories now memorials of misconception. Let down by the late lovers that never made it to love me on time. The ones who dearly departed in the spirit of abandonment. Scattering like ashes, leaving me to sweep up unresting souls from the bottom of the rock. I must be a necromancer. The way I can summon soulmates who are already dead inside. Validate their existence in a self-sabotaging seance. He said he wants to be the twist in the plot of my ghost story. I tell him he's already fantasy gone phantom. A foreshadowing whisper of a soul tie tethered to tomb. A mummified murmur of misconception thinking he'd be the irregular one. The one who'd be different from all the other ghost stories, like he could really change the narrative. Show me resurrection in his eyes. Frankenstein me with the brittle parts my exes left behind, as if he could stitch together a corpse, already hanging by a thread, but it all seems so odd to me. How his words salivate with salvation but can't convert into revelation. Now where's the God in that? He sees me as sinner's sanctuary. I see him as part-time possession, a predisposed entity, and before I let him enter me, I exercise what I already know won't work out. He just can't read that this story was haunted long before it began. And like an ancient burial ground, every step he takes towards crossing my mind leads him to an unmarked grave. All right, let me be nice now. I'll be nice now. I'll do a love poem. It's new shit too. And this piece is titled A Prayer. I don't know what to call it. A prayer to my future husband. There we go. Come on, future husband. Trying to get that, manifest that love.
What's the other?
Word. It is mine. It's somewhere though. It's mine, but it's somewhere. I don't know where it is. Tell him come get me. I hate it here. Okay, anyway.
Yeah, sure. Why the hell not?
Hopefully I could get through this shit. It's very, very new.
About 10 minutes over with that.
Okay.
Deal?
Yeah.
I hugged a tree today. Rough bark held gently in arms, often mistaken for thick skin. Branches stretched out in a ritual of warm welcome. Trunk wide enough to hold faith like an altar, so I whispered a mustard seed of prayer into it. A spiritual message for you to find me. I just pray you're grounded enough to receive it. I pray your roots are strong enough to retrieve it, and if healing is what you need, I pray you're devoted enough to achieve it. There's a version of you I've been waiting for seasons, for reasons I can only explain in poetry. Because what is a love without metaphors? Meant for more than just sparks flying. See, this wildfire works. Like firewood in a fireplace, this wildfire burns. Every ember of fleeting moment I yearn for your evergreen warmth, for the scent of your cologne, for late night Love Jones on the phone, because who needs sleep when we gotta dissect hip-hop beef and share war stories of wounds that sometimes still bleed? You see, humanity has always pondered, if a tree falls in the forest and there's no one there to hear it, does it make a sound? Well, I don't know. You tell me. If I fell for you and you weren't here to catch me, would you still hear the symphony of my surrender in the next lifetime? Like some sort of eternal echolocation that transcends through different dimensions, like astral projection, reflection, mirroring the royalty that's sustained in the soil of your soul. I know you hear me in between bated breaths and heartbeats. So you might as well just come to me. Meet me where we're meant to meet. Show me love that's meant for me, aligning with what's meant to be. So what's up? You into healing and shit? You like communicating your feelings and shit? Yeah, me too. See, like water for chocolate, we already got so much in common. It only makes sense. We let love come close. No need to bend or break out of character. This energy be organic. How safety be our fabric. Mending all the patches, reaping trust and sowing magic. We just gotta...
Hold on, what we gotta do? Wait, hold on.
Oh, yes. We gotta stitch ourselves into the hem of forever. We just gotta find each other in the same garden at the same time. I'll smile at you because you caught my eye, and I'll catch yours too. We'll dance in conversations like sapiosexuals do in this garden made for two where prayers come true, just me and you. Thank you, guys.